Let's be honest, MIDI mapping in TouchDesigner is kind of a pain.
I've been working in TouchDesigner for the past 6 years, and I've always had MIDI controllers lying around, but I actually never really used them, or not as much as I could be using them, because simply and frankly it breaks my workflow to have to deal with chops, remapping, filtering, and all that, and then if I change my mind, I have to do almost everything from the beginning, and end up littering my beautiful network with a lot of spaghetti just to control something with my MIDI. And that's why I built TDMap, which is a generalized MIDI controller mapping platform for TouchDesigner that makes everything super smooth when it comes to MIDI, and you will be surprised how many features I managed to pack into this. Features you might not even have thought of because you accepted that that's the way in TouchDesigner, not to mention that it works with any MIDI controller, even 14-bit MIDI and relative knobs, toggles, push buttons, push knobs. And since I had all these MIDI controllers lying around, I made a tier list about them, so you can check that out on my channel. Also, I have another video out where I talk about the default MIDI mapping problem in TouchDesigner and what tools are already out there and what TDMap brings to the table. In this video, I will talk about the whole overview of the tool. There's a lot to talk about, but just to give you a very quick demonstration, if I want to map a parameter to this knob, I can just drag and drop the parameter onto this UI icon up here. There are other ways also, but this is the main one. And then I can just move the knob and Bob's your uncle. And of course I don't need to have the panel open, I can just drag and drop anything onto this magic button and then hit my MIDI to act on it. As well as I could right click on this button here, and then whatever I am hovering over gets assigned to the control that I move next. And this way I can very quickly map out my controls. And I hope you noticed and appreciate that there are no chops and no expressions used at all, so all kinds of remapping, filtering, and everything that you would normally spend a lot of time setting up in your network and waste time that way is handled directly in TDMap. And it also means that it can run optimized and you can control parameters with something else other than your MIDI as well. Because I believe that the best networks should be independent of what controls them. And if I'm lazy, I can drop a whole comp over here, drop to block, assign. There's a bunch of options here that you can check out. And then also the LEDs are updating, as you can see here on this Intech VSN1. I can then enable a filter, so I have smooth movement always on my parameter. This is something that I was really missing from other tools, and there's no extra setup needed. I can also add a curve lookup for my controller, so it's gonna act a bit slower in the beginning and then quickly ramp up. If I do a full motion like this, you can see that. I can also designate hover mode to any control, and then whatever I'm hovering over is being controlled by this knob that I'm touching. There's also pickup mode, by the way, so if you happen to move something with your mouse, it will not move with your MIDI control unless you go to the value of the parameter. As you can also see, it supports MIDI feedback. So the state of this button gets updated with the LED. This is available for controllers which support this kind of LED feedback. It also supports 14-bit MIDI faders for newer devices such as these Intech devices, and also endless relative knobs, which are great. I really love endless relative knobs, and I will talk about why they are great also in the other videos. It also supports velocity-sensitive keys, so you can control your parameters with how hard you hit a key, for example. That could be really fun. All controls can be set to different modes. We've seen the parameter mode so far. There's also a function mode where you have a lot of utility functions and bank switches and all that. Check out the documentation for the list, but this is also going to grow in the future. There's a slot mode, which I'm super excited about. Basically, I can hot swap what is being assigned to a knob with these buttons, so I can quickly change which parameters I am controlling with these two beautiful knobs. I will talk about this more in the detailed follow-up video. There's also a super cool feature called Modify, which will let you do math and logical operations between controls. So here I'm controlling the radius separately for this circle, but I have a master radius which controls both of them and scales the control up and down. Your script jobs and script debts can also live inside TDMap with the script mode. There's even a built-in editor, so you will never have to look for your scripts, and this can be also based on which bank you are in and so on. As you can see, it also supports multiple banks. These can be virtual banks or hardware banks as it is for this Novation, and then it is also syncing with the factory and the user, and like whichever thing you have selected here. The package also has special hardware integration, as you can see with this Intech VSN1. If you haven't seen what I did for this controller, check it out. It's basically thanks to this development that I decided to generalize all the cool features that I packed into this integration with the Intech VSN1, and there will be more hardware-specific integrations such as this, hopefully. But this is really just scratching the surface. I'm really not exaggerating when I say that I put all my knowledge and my heart into this, so I hope you will use this and like it. And before going into all the details, let's talk about how you can get TDMap. Because every MIDI device has some specialty or some little quirks that could be improved, but in general, TDMap already works with everything super easily. This is the list of devices that work easily out of the box already, and there's going to be more. And also, don't be scared, because if your MIDI device is not on this list, it's super easy to create a mapping for your device that gets saved on your computer and can be easily reused in other project files. I'm really not exaggerating when I say that I put all my knowledge and my heart into this, so I hope you will use this and like it. And before going into all the details, let's talk about how you can get TDMap. You can go to my website tdmap.functionstore.xyz, where you can download the TOX file. As you might know, I have a lot of free and open source tools already out there. This is not that. However, I try to keep this tool very accessible, so there is a 14-day free trial, no strings attached, and I suggest you start with the free version already to check out everything. In principle, you could even skip the tutorial, because when you first start using TDMap, you will be greeted by a tour, which will guide you through different sections of the UI and explain some things. And also there will be some tooltip pop-ups when you first encounter some UI elements or mechanisms. You can also try the open live demo, which will have like a little mock UI of TouchDesigner and some visuals, and you can drag and drop parameters around, and you can do most of the things that you would do in TouchDesigner here and check out the features that way. And once you're convinced of how amazing this tool is, you can get either the base or the pro version. You can see the different feature sets here. And then to make this really accessible, I've made two ways to acquire a license, either for the base or the pro version. One way is through Patreon. So if you subscribe to my base or my pro Patreon tiers, you get either the base or the pro version of TDMap, which already lets you use it indefinitely. There's no strings attached. Only if you want an update, as you would normally do, you have to be subscribed to my Patreon and also get access to a lot of exclusive content and in general support for the development of this tool and others. And if you don't want to get into any of the subscriptions, you can get a lifetime offline license on Gumroad for both the Pro and the base version. It's all just one TOX file though, and you will only be asked to authenticate on first launch and never again, and you will also not need internet connection unless you want to get an update, which you will be able to get from within TouchDesigner, so there's also no need to download the TOX file again. There's actually so much to talk about and packed into this tool that I've recorded a 45-minute deep dive where I go over every feature, such as function buttons, slot mode, modify mode, the different control types, and so on. So check it out, or immediately download it and try it for 14 days, or just try the online web demo and see if you would find this useful. I'm actually pretty sure that you would.